roughly more than 100 partners now to have the key challenge of logistics tackled. And then by this year, roughly 83% of our company is now owned by Lazada Group, which kind of gives a little bit of an additional trajectory into Lazada Group. What does it actually mean? What does it mean for customer experience, and what time frame are we actually talking about here? So Lazada was founded in 2012, and in 2012 we were talking about what kind of like disrupted along the way and how kind of CX was impacted. This is the 5-year journey, and these are all of the steps. When you compare it maybe to your companies, how many acquisitions did happen? Did it happen a little bit faster? Did it happen a little bit slower? In what kind of verticals did this disruption happen in your kind of business? So we saw it on the data side, we saw it on additional business kind of with groceries in there, we saw it on the payment side, on customer experience with the so a lot of things kind of pivoted over this 5-year time span, which might need to be put in perspective in order to understand when we say how customer experience and how customer experience team actually grow inside that. Yeah. When we talk about Lazada, it's fundamental that we talk about that our vision is to become a technology-driven platform. This is also super important for customer experience. So we're a purely online player. We don't have retail stores. We don't have anything offline. So when we think about customer experience, it is fundamental that in our company DNA, we want to be a technology-driven platform. And also our customers only using us through the app and through desktop. They cannot call us and place their orders. They cannot like buy from a catalog offline. They cannot like send us a letter to do that or a fax. So it's fundamental that in our company DNA that we're a company which is technology driven, which is when we compare sometimes and try to have best practices from other companies, which is also then not the case. So in the beginning, we did not need a customer experience department to identify that the capacity of parcels that can be delivered in Southeast Asia for the B2C sector was not sufficient. But this is something that we kind of identified from the business side early on. This doesn't came from customer experience kind of itself. So that's why we built pretty much our own logistics solution here along the way. These traditional like engagement channels we kind of like broke. And we try to figure out together with our data science team for where do we actually need to pull from. One of the biggest learnings, I'm not sure if you guys heard about this abbreviation yet already, or if you have it kind of in your own stores yourself. We're using now a lot of KOLs, key opinion leaders, kind of to engage customers within our platform, and of course influencer marketing. Here we drive the educational content, and try to engage a little bit more on the social side. Then other pillars that we put in place, which yet again did not came from customer experience, but what we kind of were lucky to have along the way is all of the live chat and in the future also live streaming solutions that are going to be on there. Yeah. Now I want to go a little bit more into detail. What does CX actually do on a daily basis and how do we fit into the Lazada structure? Here I want to start with the statement that actually the core objective of customer experience in Lazada is to improve the platform, and that actually means that we need to both work on the sellers and the customer side, on the buyer side. So in order to get the right transparency into our marketplace and to empower our customers who are on the platform, we also need to make sure that we have the right elements from our seller side. Here we kind of categorize them in 3 topics what we would actually do. One thing what is really important to me, we're an e-commerce platform. When somebody buys from us, the customer should